Renting Muse Glimmer through OpenRouter costs $0.30 per million tokens going in and $1.10 per million coming back out on somebody else's card forever. The weights themselves are Apache 2.0 and carry no per-token fee at all, so the only thing that meter is measuring is the machine, and the machine could be yours. At full precision, 30 billion parameters need more than 55 gigabytes of memory, more than any consumer GPU offers. That is a data center number, not a desktop one. Quantized to roughly 4-bit, the language model drops under 20 gigabytes and leaves headroom for the key-value cache, the perception encoder, and the drafter. That is the version that lands in a 24 gigabyte slot, one consumer GPU, or a 24 gigabyte unified memory Mac with the context kept conservative. A 24 gigabyte slot holds one model at a time, and Glimmer is not the only thing reaching for it. Qwen 3.8 27B is 27 billion parameters, dense out of Alibaba. Every parameter firing on every token, same as Glimmer. It shipped on August 14, 2026 under Apache 2.0, 4 days after Meta's release. Same license, same week, same card. So the 24 gigabyte question has two candidates, not one. One line, the Ollama run command, and the download starts. 18 gigabytes later, there is a model on your own disk with a 128K context window. In LM Studio, the same weights arrive as one quantized file, with tool use, vision input, and reasoning already supported. I have had mine running on a single 24 gigabyte card for about a week, and the surprise was not the model. It was how much of the first evening went to the loader instead. One more line, the launch command pointing OpenClaw at the model, and an agent is driving it. On Apple Silicon, the MLX engine takes the same model, with D-flash speculation and image input intact. At the time of recording, the Ollama page counts 152,900 downloads. Whichever machine you are sitting at, the line you type barely changes. Meta's own launch page reads like a list of things you already have installed. Ollama, LM Studio, and Unsloth for running it locally. llama.cpp, Executorch, and MLX at the edge. VLLM and SGLang for serving it at scale. Meta also says it is working with AMD, ARM, Dell, Intel, and NVIDIA to tune the thing per device. The weights are one Hugging Face repo, the full precision checkpoint, 2 4-bit builds, the perception encoder, and the D-flash drafter. The download finishes somewhere around midnight, and then the evening actually begins. Because the thing that fails is never the model. It is the loader, and the loader has never heard of this architecture. Older llama.cpp builds simply refuse it, reporting the architecture as unknown. Support was merged in pull request 26841, right around the time the quantized weights appeared. So you update llama.cpp, and to be certain you have the newest one, you compile it from source. That is the fix, and you will not find it anywhere on the download page. Glimmer emits no JSON tool calls and wraps no reasoning in think tags. Every turn is written as channel-scoped messages instead. So the serve line carries both parsers, the serve command, automatic tool choice enabled, and both Glimmer parsers named explicitly. Both key off the same channel framing, which means they run together or not at all. The reasoning parser also forces the special token flag off, without which the markers are stripped and both channels collapse into plain content. Which is the worst kind of failure, because nothing errors out. The run just goes quiet, and you go looking in the wrong place. In 1 week, the same complaint landed in 3 separate trackers. On llama.cpp, the server failed with an unknown model architecture, and that issue is now closed. In Unsloth Studio, the download works fine, and the llama.cpp build bundled with it cannot load the architecture. And Ollama shipped 0.32.7 with support in it, only for the manifest to refuse the download. The FP8 block build does not start on an RTX 5090 with DeepGem enabled. It dies in the weight loading step before the engine is even up. 2 environment variables get you past it. both deep gem switches turned off. On the XPU backend, there is another one. You serve with eager execution forced on, or you do not serve. None of that is in the model card, and all of it is in somebody's issue thread. On Meta's own prompt injection suite, Siren Agent Dojo, 28.4% of attacks succeed, at 94.2 utility. Meta's preparedness team rates it moderate risk or lower on chembio, cyber, and loss of control. And Meta's own recommendation is to deploy it inside a larger system with guardrails, not as an endpoint in itself. In practice, that reads as allowlists, isolation, audit logs, and a human on anything irreversible. You would not hand a new hire your credentials on day one either. Once llama.cpp knows the architecture, none of that comes back. The installer is one line. Pull the project's install script and pipe it into your shell. Then you serve the weights straight off Hugging Face. The serve command, the repository name, nothing else. And the drafter switches on in that same line. The D-flash draft type plus a cap on how far ahead it is allowed to guess. Meta's recommended sampling is temperature 1.0, top P 0.95, and top K 64, with high or X-high reasoning for coding and agent work. The reason to do any of this is sitting in the folder the agent is about to open. Personal files, messages, credentials, documents you cannot post to an API. It fits inside one NVIDIA card's VRAM, no sharding, no CPU offload, no external endpoint. Nothing in that loop needs cloud infrastructure, and nothing in it needs network access. Here is what a real run looks like once somebody has everything switched on at once. A single Llama server invocation carries two Vulkan devices, the weights, the vision projector, the D-flash drafter, and a quantized key-value cache. That one line configures 262,144 tokens of context. Split across two parallel slots, that is 131,072 tokens each, the model's full window twice over. And its chat template can preserve reasoning between turns, which the server itself suggests you enable. Meta's own figures on an RTX 5090, 74.9 tokens per second with the drafter off, 233.4 with it on. On an M4 Max, the same build reaches 37.8, batch 1, greedy decoding, and vendor measured throughout. Speculative decoding is the trick sitting under both of those numbers. A small drafter runs ahead and guesses a whole block of tokens, and the big model checks the entire block in one pass. Every guess it gets right is a token you never waited for. The drafter proposes 16 tokens at a time, and the main model verifies the block in parallel. Faster generation, identical output quality. The 24GB build pays for its size, 1.0% accuracy against full precision, averaged over 15 benchmarks. The 32GB build gives up 0.2% across those same 15. It fits the card you already own, and that is the whole of the argument. The harness is the part you already have opinions about, and Ollama does not argue with any of them. A Claude-style harness is one line, the launch command with Glimmer named as the model behind it. OpenCode is the same line with a different name, the launch command with OpenCode in front instead, and Hermes, the same launch command, one more front end. Meta names OpenClaw and Hermes among the scaffolds it works with, so the tool schemas line up instead of fighting you. The window is real, 131,000 tokens, and the config says so. But attention repeats local, 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 global. So 3 layers in 4 only ever see a 2048 token slice of it. 1 layer in 4 carries the long range, and that is the compromise that lets a window this size run on a single card. Filling the window and using the window are not the same purchase. Meta's own table, 76.0 on SWE-Bench Verified, ahead of Llama 431B and just behind Qwen 3.8 27B at 77.2. 51.2 on SWE-Bench Pro, where Qwen 3.6 sits at 50.2 and Llama at 36.9. And 74.6 on DeepSearch QA against Qwen's 71.1 and Llama's 61.7. The test that matters is not on that table. It is the hour you spend in another room while the agent works through your files on its own. Whatever earns that hour earns the 24 GB slot. So what does the other candidate ask for? About 19 GB of VRAM at the Qwen it ships with, which fits the same card, with less headroom than you would like. But there is no official Ollama tag at launch, so the dependable routes are llama.cpp, VLLM, and SG-Lang, which means the easy install belongs to Meta and the harder one belongs to Qwen, for now. Qwen's own card claims 61.7 on SWE-Bench Pro against Glimmer's 51.2 and 73.0 on Terminal Bench 2.1 against 51.7. Both are self-reported by the vendor, but so was the table they are beating, where Meta took whichever was more favorable of a rival's own reported score or Meta's reproduction of it. In VLLM, the drafter is one more block of config. You pass it in line, the speculative config flag, naming the deflash method, the assistant model, and how many tokens it drafts. That count is fixed at 15. The head drafts blocks of 16, and slot 0 represents the token you just accepted. And then it does not run. 5.11 GB of draft head on top of 25.42 GB of NVFP4 weights. On a single 32 GB card, that leaves roughly 400 MB free, and VLLM dies during init. So the fast path here quietly wants a second GPU. Whether any of this works at all is decided by the backend, not the model. Lemonade's RockM build of llama.cpp was already running it while the Vulkan backend was still failing to load it. Ask for tensor split mode, and llama.cpp aborts memory fitting outright because it has no params fit path for that mode. And one community quant decodes slowly and breaks tool calling entirely. On a checkpoint, the issue suspects was quantized before the fix landed. Publicly, at the time of recording, 53rd of 137 in agentic tool use, with a category score of 51.7, 62nd of 141 in coding at 52, and rank 27 of 34 in multimodal at 48.9, near the bottom of the smallest field on the board. Of the three roughly 30B agent models that shipped in August 2026, reviewers hand this one simplicity, not capability, and not speed. It does not lead a single benchmark table in its own release class. BenchLM puts its overall capability score at 52.4 under a field median of 58, which is a real verdict and not a damning one. The model you can actually run beats the model you cannot. Meta's comparison sets Glimmer against Llama 431B and Qwen 3.8 27B and says it performs strongly for its size class. Even there it splits, ahead on MCP Atlas, DeepSearch QA and SWE-Bench Pro, behind on Terminal Bench, OS World Verified, and Skills Bench. And that table is drawn against Qwen 3.6. Qwen 3.8 arrived after it and widened the desktop operation gap it was already losing. So the honest reading is strong for its size, measured against the version before the one you would actually install. 24 GB is a validated floor, not a promise. No 24 GB machine is guaranteed to sustain maximum context, and independent peak memory numbers are not in yet. Free weights do not make a free system. Hardware, storage, electricity, cooling, backups, and somebody's time spent securing the agent. And there is no comparable first-party hosted rate to measure that against. Self-hosting is the price, and it moves with your infrastructure. Against a rented meter that never sleeps, that bill is not obviously smaller, It is just yours to look at. One number decides this, and you can read it in the next minute. 24 gigabytes of free VRAM takes the 17 gigabyte Kquant build. 32 gigabytes takes the dynamic Kquant build. Open your GPU monitor, read the free memory, and start the pull tonight. The weights are Apache 2.0, so the only thing it costs you is the disk.